Hey everyone, it's Angie and I am back. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I mean, I could cry, y'all. It has been a miserable 2 weeks, almost 2.5 weeks actually, I think it was. It was on a Tuesday, but if you didn't know, my channel was hacked and someone took it over. And I'm sure that you've seen that if you were checking out my videos, but yeah, it's a long story and I don't really want to get into it right now. And I don't know, I just feel like I want to tell the whole story, but I'm just going to tell the part that I want everybody to please protect themselves if they're doing videos, because they'll get you in a second. I mean, they know what they're doing, and get all the protection you can on your channel. I've learned a lot. I had two-factor authentication. I had a lot of protection on it, but not enough, y'all. It's easy for them. So if you do have a YouTube channel, or if you do videos and put any kind of video out anywhere, not just on YouTube, yeah, get all the protection you need. You get authenticator, get a security key, do everything that you can protect your channel with, because it's really, really important. So I'm not going to go into all the other details. It's just nasty people, and I don't want to give them any kind of kudos or anything. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, let's go on with the project, because look how cute it is. Yeah, and I just want another thing. I want to thank everybody who gave me a phone call, who messaged me, who texted me. Y'all, you are the best. I swear, crafters are the best people. I felt so loved and supported. Sorry, I didn't think I'd get emotional, but yeah, it was a lot. And I'm still dealing with the stress and stuff of it, so it's still real fresh. But this is 13 years on my channel, y'all. 13 years, over 40,000 of you subscribers. It was difficult. If I would have lost everything, I don't know if I could start over. I don't know. It was devastating, I'm going to tell you that. So anyway, let's get on with the project. I'm sorry, y'all. I didn't mean to get emotional. But look how cute it is. I love this bundle. It's so cute. This is from the Oh My Fright. I also have a card. I don't know if I'll get the card out this week. I have some things going on this week, so I'm not sure if it'll get out this week, but it is a Halloween card. I'll try to get it out pretty soon. But I did this quick little box. This is so cute. How cute would this be for a classroom, for a nursing home, anything like that? We have these new iridescent bags coming out. Look how cute they are. I just love the bags. I did put some of those pumpkins in it for this one, but you can put any kind of candy in this that you want. It's just so cute. I just love this bundle. It's adorable. So let's get started with it. Here is the bundle, Oh My Fright. If you haven't gotten this, it is available now. September 1st comes out, the new catalog. And for those of you who are my customers, Stampin'up will, and you have ordered within the last 6 months, Stampin'up will be sending you a catalog. If you want a catalog, there is a sign-up form on my blog at the top where it says catalog request. I'm starting to get those out, y'all. I did nothing but be on the computer for the last couple of weeks. I haven't had a chance to get them all out, but I just got a bunch out on Friday or Saturday, and I have a couple more left to get out. So if you want one, put the request in and I'll send you one of the new catalogs coming out. It's all holiday, y'all. Pretty much everything is holiday, either Halloween, Christmas, Thanksgiving, fall. Yeah, so this is the bundle we're going to use. I want to show you these iridescent treat bags. These are coming September 1st, but look at, I love these. They're so cute. I don't ever remember having anything this cute, but it looks so cute in the bag. And these are, let's see, they are food safe, and they are, I'm trying to look at the size, but I'm not sure what the size is. Let me get my ruler and I'll tell you. So it's I guess 4 by 6. Yeah, they're 4 by 6. I love this size. This is perfect for treats and stuff. All right. Okay, so what you will need for this, you're going to need, I already scored this because I scored it when I scored the other, but I'll go over the measurements with you. It's 7.5 by 4. And then for the handle, it's 3/4 by 8.5. And you don't need those. And then this piece is the piece for the front. And I didn't write that piece down, but it is 2 1/8 by 2 5/8. I did write it down, sorry. All right, first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna make the little front part with the little ghost on it. And I am going to be doing some background on this, and we're gonna just kind of make like little clouds or something like that. But I just cut out this piece out of my cardstock. So it's just a little template I made. I'm gonna use the hydrangea hue for this. Y'all, I have foil everywhere. I've been playing with my Stampin' Up! Foil system. Oh my gosh. Y'all, there's gonna be some really, really cute things for Christmas and the holidays. All right, so we are gonna just start here, and I just line it up. I made it small because this piece is small. And you're just gonna use your blending brush, and you're just gonna keep moving it down. It gives kind of like a cloud effect. I move it over different ways so that it just looks different, a little bit different. And I'll just move it back and forth. And you can make these clouds as wide as you want. You can make them like this wide. You can do it however you like. But we're doing it a little bit smaller because this piece is small and I just thought it looked better. This is also a great thing to use for mountains because it looks like mountains, y'all. You can make them a lot more rounder to make them look a little bit more like clouds, but you don't see a whole lot of it. I just thought it was a cute little accent to do. And then on the bottom, I'm just gonna get that. And I'll go along the sides a little. And then our little ghost is not just sitting, you know, anywhere, just in space. All right, so we are going to get our paper to stamp, and we're going to stamp our ghost. I'm going to do it in Memento because I'm going to use my Ohuhu markers. And y'all, the Ohuhu markers have been on sale here lately because they've come out with a different one, a little bit better. And I mean, the other ones are just fine. The ones I have are just fine. But you can get another one, and I don't know, there's some improvements that were made. And I only got one set because I wanted this little pointed one. I have the chisel on the other one. So, but the other ones are on sale, and if you can't afford the other ones that are coming out, or they just came out, then just get that, y'all. They work just the same. They blend beautifully. There's nothing wrong with them, and they've been on sale. I paid $99. I think they've been $74 for the large set. So I'm just outlining this little ghost so he stands out. And then I'm using cloud blue, and then I'm using light salmon, and I'm just gonna do his little cheeks. And one reason I wanted this little one is so I can do like little spaces with the little point. So you can use your blends as well. They work just as good. I'm just hooked on the Ohuhus. I just love, they last a long time. You can refill them. And we're gonna cut this guy out. He's so darn cute, y'all. And then we are going to stamp and get this piece ready, and then we'll make our box. Okay, here he is. Look how cute he is. I just love this one. He's so cute. I used him on the card that I made, and it turned out really cute. It is a fun fold too, so I'm hoping to get that out soon. It won't be this week, but soon. I don't think it will. I have a lot this week going on. All right, so we're going to put the Boo to You up in the corner here. I thought this is going to be a perfect one for like a classroom. And then we're just going to do the little stars. This is all from the same bundle. And we're just going to stamp all the way down to the bottom. And I think I'll do a little bit here too, because he's going to be in the middle there. We're going to grab our dimensionals, and we're popping him up. It looks so cute popped up. You probably couldn't see how cute it was popped up because I should have showed it to you from the side. And then you're just going to put him right there. Look how easy that is, y'all. All right. So here he is popped up. I don't know if you can see that. And I did also pop up this piece here. It gives it quite the dimension. I really love that. All right, so let's go ahead and score here. And on this piece here, I'm just going to go over the scoring. Like I said, I already scored it, but I'm going to go over that for you. And on the 7.5 inch side, you're going to score it at 1/2, 3, 4, and 6.5. And then we're going to turn it, which I didn't score the bottom, on the 4 inch side, and you're just going to do it at 1. So this is our box. It's super simple. All right, let me grab my scissors. Y'all, everything is like put away because I haven't been in here working. I did a project and posted it on my blog for fall on Sunday. So if you didn't go see that, you can see that I did do an inspiration sheet for it. So you can get the measurements and make it yourself if you want. I did use the new foiling system with the leaves. Oh my gosh, those leaves turned out so pretty. I used copper foil, which is going to be new here soon. And so I'm just cutting the bottom, y'all, like I always do. This is the bottom of the box. I'm cutting a little from these as well because it just folds under there better. All right, let's go ahead and sharpen all these score marks. How many of you didn't know that I went missing? Some people thought I just got my YouTube channel taken away, or because you know they can do that if you don't follow the guidelines, which I don't think I've ever broken. I'm not a rule breaker, y'all. So when that happened, it was like, what in the world? All right, so we are going to, I would never leave you like that, y'all. I would never just leave and disappear unless I was really sick or something like that happened. But, all right. And then we're going to just do the bottom. Line that up. Make sure it's nice and square and straight. And here's the bottom of our box. I used tear and tape for putting the handle on because I wanted something super strong, and I did put a couple at each end, and this has worked for me before if I use tear and tape. So we are going to put these on. You can also, if you have brads, you can use brads if you want to hold it in place. Stampin' Up! Doesn't, I don't think we have anymore. We used to have the little mini ones, and I'd use them all the time. But, and I still have some. I could use them on here. But I've also done it this way, and it's held for quite a long time. All right, so we're just going to put the handle on here. And I'm just going to go as far as I got the tape. And then here. Are they not just so cute? Just cute little basket. All right, we're going to pop this up with some more dimensionals. And I'm going to have to use some of my ends because I think, oh no, I got one more here. But I always use these, you know, that. They work. Don't throw those away. I'm going to do one in the middle. I noticed if I like put a little, dig my nail in there a little, it comes up a little bit easier for me. I always struggle with that. All right, now let's put him on the front here. No, there's the front because the side's going back. We're going to set that there. And I'm going to get my black ribbon. Y'all, yeah, it's been a while. And this is the iridescent ribbon. It's really pretty too. And we're just going to tie a bow here. You can tie it at the top. You can, however you want to do it. I used some of our, not linen thread, but I used for the candy, I used this Baker's Twine pack. I used the black. But this ribbon's really cute. It's shiny, it's sparkly, you know, kids like that stuff. I like that stuff. See if I can get it on here now. My other one, when I did the first one, it came out perfect, y'all. All right, let's make it a little bit smaller there, and I'm gonna cut a bow. Like that. And you can add whatever goodies you like. Like I said, on this one, I added these little, they're like the candy corn, but they're pumpkins. I like the candy corn. Someone turned me on to peanuts and candy corn. I like it that way. But these pumpkins are a bit much for me, but they're really cute. And I know kids love that. So, yeah, and the little iridescent bag. And there you have it. Look how quick and easy. Aren't they cute though? I just love this little ghost. He's so cute. And I thought the Boo to You fit perfectly with him. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for coming back and watching me. I appreciate you all so much. Have a super blessed day, and I'll catch you in the next one. See you later, everyone. Bye.